Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Ms. Mega Kustian India MPD as the lecturer of Classroom Excellence Research. And I am Istikhomah. I will present my research proposal with the title Enhancing Students' Writing Skills to Recontext Using Think the Right Strategy. And the research background of my proposal is in Rila 2019 state that writing is how a person communicates his thought and feeling using visible signs that are understandable not only to himself. According to Harmer, writing is perceived as highly complex because it requires more effort than simply engaging in spontaneous activities. Consequently, many students perceive writing as challenging because it requires the effective, natural, and engaging expression of ideas. As a result, many people, including students, struggle with writing. To successfully teach writing, educators need to understand the specific challenges students face with the skills and provide support accordingly. Many students find writing difficult because it requires the effective, natural, and interesting expression of ideas. It means that students must be able to communicate their thoughts clearly and coherently in written form. This challenge causes many people, especially students, struggle with writing. To teach writing successfully, educators must have a thought understanding of the specific challenges students face in developing their writing skills. These include difficulties in logically structuring and organizing ideas, difficulties in creating writing that captures attention and deeply affect readers. By understanding these challenges, educators can provide appropriate support to help students overcome their writing difficulties and improve their ability to express ideas effectively through writing. To solve students' problem, there should be a solution. One of them is to provide a teaching strategy called Think the Right Strategy. Think the Right Strategy is a strategy to build precisely on thinking and reflecting, organizing, and testing the idea before students are asked to write, according to Huda 2013. In the previous study, the Think the Right strategy has proven successful in improving students' writing skills. Therefore, the researcher will implement this strategy to improve students' writing skills through the context at the junior high school level. Okay. The research problem in this research is how can title right strategy enhance students' writing skills in the context? And for the research objective is to investigate how title right strategy can enhance students' writing skills through the context. Okay. The researcher used five previous study to conduct the research. Okay, the key terms, enhancing students' writing skills through the context using the indirect strategy. This means finding ways to help students improve their ability to write stories about past events. First, thinking about what to write, then talking about it, and finally writing it down. Writing skills. Writing produces or reproduces spoken message in writing language. According to Sakya 2016, it involves organizing, formulating, and developing ideas on paper. This enables readers to follow the writer's message. And recontext. A recontext is a text that retells past event usually in order that happened, and the social function of this text is to tell the past experiences by retelling events in sequence, according to Anderson 2003. Think to Lead strategy. Think to Lead strategy is a cooperative learning model that begins with the flow of think through reading activities, talk through discussion activities, sharing opinions and presentation, and writing through writing the result of the discussion. And chapter 3 is both method. Research design. A classroom action research will be employed in this study, and the subject of the study were students and junior high school grade 9. The research instrument, the quantitative data, were in the form of student score. The qualitative use observation, questionnaire, and interviews. And then for data collection process, there are in the first cycle there are four steps. The first is planning, the second is action, and the third observing, and the last is reflecting. Okay, data analysis technique. And for the quantitative analysis, the quantitative data collected from pre-test and post-test will be analyzed using appropriate statistical method to determine the effectiveness of the think talk write strategy in enhancing students' writing skills. And for qualitative analysis, qualitative data such as observation of instructional session and students' feedback will be analyzed thematically to provide insight to the implementation of think the right strategy and its perceived impact on students' writing abilities. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.